early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Planet Coaster versus Nox. I just saw somebody running over here. I'm not sure what was happening. I thought for a second it might have been, a security guard chasing after somebody, but I don't think that's exactly what it was. Also, we might need another janitor because this guy has way too much work and that is not okay. And there's, of course, still more complaints like, ew, I stepped in sick. So, yeah, let's take care of that. Let's see, janitors, we only have the one guy. So let's try to make your life a little bit easier with this other guy here and maybe that'll help. Also, Rod H in the comments suggested closing this down for a little bit. Fair. And let's see, where is it that we can actually go ahead and add a second... Aha. Add a second one. Alright, so we're going to add a second sequence here, and hopefully then, that'll be fine. Let's see, reset both the animations and trigger sequence back to default. I mean, that's pretty much default, isn't it? Alright, so apparently at this, doing that, we can actually charge $10, and maybe that's going to be fine. So now, unfortunately, we have to test this guy, though, so let's see how this goes. Now that this guy's closed down, will we actually make some money? Oh, wait, how are we making money? How are we making money? Interesting. And this ride goes so slow. Oh, my gosh. Alright, so we still have to reach a monthly profit from coasters. It looks like more people are flooding in there, which is good. But we still have to get up to 1,500, and I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Also, we have more money now, so I mean, we could probably go ahead and place down another flat ride. Thank goodness. Yeah, it seems like closing this guy down is somehow... It's somehow sent people to other rides that seem to be maybe a little bit more profitable. Uh-oh. A lot of the vendors are unhappy. Alright, let's see what's going on. You guys maybe need to do a little bit of switching. What is making you guys so unhappy? What's so bad about your job? Are you not getting paid enough? Is that what it is? I really would prefer not to pay you more, though, because it's just not worth it. Alright, there we go. We can open this up, and hopefully now we'll continue actually making money. Unlike, the part we were maybe losing money. Oh, so hold on. Now it's good value. $10? At $10. Sure, let's try the $12 price then and see if that's still a good value to people. Okay, not so much now. But hey, we have cash, you guys. It's all good. And the mechanic quit. Well, like I said before, doesn't matter because we don't really have anything to deal with, staff. We don't have to care if they leave. At least I don't think so. Let's just make sure. Yeah, don't really care if they leave. So they can leave all they want. We'll just hire new people. It's not a big deal. And, it doesn't matter much to me because we're not even training them. So whatever. Also, there are a lot of people queuing for this right now. I think we can maybe charge more. And let's try 13. Let's just try bumping it up more and more and see if that works for us. Alright, so there we go. Money is being made. Thank you, Rod, for that suggestion. That helped out so much. And this queue is unfortunately... Wait, what? The queue is full. You were complaining about the queue for this being full? Did we just load everybody up onto the ride? Is that what's happening right now? Well, I mean, we are making a little bit more money than before. So I think we are kind of on the path to being okay. Eventually, I will place... Let's see... Is that a good coaster? Where's my coaster? This one. It's not that great, but it holds more people, and maybe it might make us more money, even though it costs more, like right off the bat. But hopefully it'll make us more money, and I do want to find maybe a very good, calm coaster. Maybe this one, honestly. It's a weird coaster in the sense that it looks kind of boring, but it's really, really fun for people, and I hope that one works for us. Although people here seem to like, boring rides, so I don't know if that's going to work 100%. Alright, so let me take a quick look at staff here. Yeah, they're all, I mean, honestly, these guys can leave. It seems like the newly hired ones are okay. So, sure, just quit. Just quit. Basically, that's it. And we really need to bring in more attention to this coaster here, because people right now are just like, maybe not. I think it could also be that we are actually waiting for full loads and we don't have that many people coming over here, so people just sit there kind of unhappy like, oh man, this coaster is never leaving, which, fair enough. Also, what is going on with the whirly rig over here? Seems like it's very unpopular. The queue is full. Oh, it's also really good value. Oh, hello. That is always something we like to see. All right, so rides. We need more flat rides in this park. So I guess we could try to stick with just the gentle rides for now, because these guys might not do that well. I'm actually tempted, though, to maybe try to get one of these. Maybe not kickflip, but Sky Ace for sure, for sure. How much more are we going to have to wait? Not that more. Not that much longer. Unless, we start placing these guys, then things might be fine. Now, I know Charoplane generally does pretty well, so that might be okay. But let's see if charging, $1 more for Whirly Rig is okay, or if people are going to start complaining, because you never know with these things. They might go one way, they might go the other. And it looks like this is still really good value, so let's go for 14 on this. My gosh. Did not realize that whole thing, that one little change there was going to change everything. Like, suddenly our lives are drastically improved just because of that one change. Add another sequence. Yeah, sure. Now we make a ton more money, although nobody's actually jumping on the ride, so we're not exactly making a ton more money now, are we? Let's see. Is the queue full? It's still really good value. All right, 15 bucks it is, and hopefully that'll help us out along the way. How are we doing over here? So is there anything I can do for this ride to make it so that, it's super enticing? I don't think so. And we are currently losing some money because we aren't really charging anybody for anything right now. Let's see. Is Whirly Rig a little bit too expensive? No, it's fine. Is teacups the problem back over there? The queue for teacups was quite quick. All right, so I don't know if that many people are riding it. We have made a profit from that, so that's good. We're close to making a profit from that there, and this other security guy is unhappy. Oh, man. It seems like we can't keep our staff. Let's see. Security. What do you need? I mean, obviously, if we train you, you're going to be happy, but I don't want to train you. Let's just give you a little bit more money, and maybe that'll be fun. Maybe that'll just keep you quiet for a little bit longer, right? The vendors think about quitting. Go for it. Be my guest. All right, let's give you 80 bucks, just like the vendors. That should maybe be fine. And let's see. Well, we definitely need more people in the park. That way these rides will see more attention. So, how much did I say was the Sky Ace? Okay, we're super close. We are super close and dropping. Ooh. A lot of your vendors aren't happy. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Trust me. Let's see. So this is still really, what the heck? What is happening here, you guys? Apparently this is really good value for what it is. The standard restroom block is really good value for what it is. Okay, I guess let's charge 50 cents then. And multiple staff members have quit. Lovely. Well, we made a little bit more money there after they quit. So it's 2 vendors, which those are the ones basically I wanted to quit because I totally screwed things up once I lowered their pay. For sure. So that was my bad. All right, so let's see about adding one more ride right now. I don't know if this one's going to be okay, but I'm going to place it over here because it's basically the most similar in, I don't know, I want to call it like an attractive value to this. So let's see, if we were to get a nice queue, it would be on this side over here. So that would be probably for the best. So let's do a queue somewhere over here. And we will drag more trees. Now, I know I have other ways of getting more scenery to these things, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like we don't really have the money to be focusing on that right now. We have 170 odd bucks left. All right, so let's go ahead and draw this up somewhere like this. Make the queue long enough so that way we can actually have enough people queuing up here for a little while and getting us that money that we need. All right, so let me go ahead and add some trees up in here because clearly that's what we're going to need at some point. And also, I want to add a few bins and benches. Where are our bins? I want just a practice bin over here. Western Rustic. That's what we're using? That's what we're using, you guys. All right, well, there we go. Let me scoot that guy over there and duplicate this one right over here. All right, just in case. I honestly don't think people are going to get sick around here, but they might. All right, so let me go ahead, add the trees here, and, well, then we'll get this ride on the road. Sky Ace is now open at $9 per ticket. Let's see if anybody is interested, and we did reach a 50% queue scenery rating, which isn't half bad. Obviously, it's halfway through there. So hopefully we'll see some visitors to that. Let's go ahead and speed things up and see if anybody actually decides that, oh, there's a brand new ride. Let's go check it out, and let's see what they say about it. All right, so there are definitely people queuing. Good. And is anybody going to say that, oh, it's a little bit too inexpensive? Maybe you should be charging a little bit more money, because that's really what I want to hear. I would love to hear that like a million times over, honestly, just because it seems like, it would be like the mark of success. Let's just switch over here. Okay, so people want to go on it, but nobody's saying like, oh, that's cheap. And we can't really see the queue because I did decide to cover it up. I know. Let's take a quick look in there. Oh, it's not even close to full, so I think we're good here. Let's make sure that we are running at full. We are not, so that was my bad. And that might lose us a little bit of money in the long run, but in the short run, it's probably okay. All right, there we go. So we set off, and yeah, that was empty there. Uh-oh, the last Dragons is no longer regarded as new, and guess we'll no longer be willing to pay a premium to ride it. Wait a second. But it's not even, I don't think guess we're ever paying a premium to ride it to begin with, so it's whatever at this point. And there we go. This is somehow a successful ride. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. It's a really good value, so that's perfect. Let's see. What are guests thinking overall? They want more food. Wow. Okay, hold on. Now everything seems to be going pretty well here. I want to go on the big wheel. Okay, the park is great. The queue for the last Dragons was quite quick. The queue looks fast for teacups. There we go. I want to go on Sky. Sky Ace is really good value. We're working on that. Anything else is really... Oh, the whirly rig is really good value as well. Good to see. That means we could actually go ahead and charge some more for that one. Thank goodness. All right, so we were charging $6 for that. Let's go for $7. It seems like people are more into these rides than I thought. And maybe we could actually get a little bit more money from this one. Let's see. Let's go for $16.50 and see if that's okay. Because, you know, if I could squeeze any little bit of money from anybody, oh, that would be so good. Although I'm pretty sure they won't be paying that now because the ride is suddenly a little bit too old, right? Oh, no, never mind. There's still people actually filing in there. All right, so is this still really good value overall? It seems like it might be, so let's try $11. I don't know what it is about this ride that suddenly everybody's just like, yeah, you know, it's kind of really cheap for what it is. $12? This coaster absolutely sucked then compared to everything else that we could have had here. Yeah, it's losing money. So as much as I loved it, as much as I would have wanted it to succeed, another vendor's thinking about quitting. Okay, hold on. Are you one of the ones that's more like one of the newer ones? Let's see, new vendors. We have you. Oh no, you're old. Okay, leave. I don't care. She can quit. I honestly have no issues with that. All right, so we still need to reach a monthly profit from coasters of the $1,500, which, well, okay. We need a lot of guests here, which means we really have to build some more stuff up in here. And I'm thinking that we might go for a different coaster overall, just because this one has hardcore sucked. Oh, Skies is still really good value? Okay, sure, I'll do it. But yeah, this one has hardcore sucked. Like, it was good in the last park, but clearly in this one, not good. Although, wait, is that queue? How's the queue looking right now? That's basically, I haven't looked at the queue much. All right, so this is, no, it's still bombing. So I think it is time, you guys, that we get rid of this. As much as I've been trying to hold on to it, it just didn't work for us. So there we go. And I'm going to look in the workshop right quick because Rod did suggest a coaster that was pretty cheap and may just work for us. If it doesn't, well, how dare you? No, I'm kidding. It might just work. All right, so give me a second to go through the workshop and actually find this thing and add it to our park because I believe I should have just enough money. Unfortunately, we don't currently have all the money needed to place this guy down, so I mean, well, we're close. What we could do, go ahead and delete more trees, as has been, you know, our situation for making money. Oh, and we just about had the funds, actually. Wait, what just happened? How did we get so rich? This whole situation with that just seems to have been the trick. So thank you, Rod, again for that suggestion. That was super helpful. And let's see what we can do here to connect this guy right over here, because I really would prefer not to make any new additions to the to our queues and whatnot. So let's see, we can actually just slide this guy somehow up in here. I want to stay somewhere here. Right? That's close enough, I guess. Although this is going to be backwards, isn't it? Because, of course, our exit is over here and our entrance is over here. Ugh. Whatever. It's whatever. It'll have to be. It'll have to just do with what it is right now. And let's see. This guy, we can just have a curved little exit just like that. 57% queue scenery. And let's see. We're going to start charging, I believe, $12 for this one. Let's go and quickly test it out. Let's make sure everything's good. 10 minutes on that one. 16 cars per train at 2 trains. That's going to cost us a lot of money, but hopefully it works. And let's just try this out. Of course, testing first, though. So yeah, that was a bunch of money there. And we still need to build one more regular ride just so that, wait, we're about to get this, huh? If we place down one more ride, we'll get this. When does the day end again? The day's still early, so it's still very possible. I could even maybe throw down one extra whirly rig and just do it, right? All right, so let's open this guy up since now it seems to be ready to go. And let's see what we need to do to actually get ourselves one more ride here. So what can we afford? Or what are we close to affording? Maybe the Venetian Carousel. It's not the most exciting ride in the world, but it might just work for us, especially since there are people who enjoy the... Wait, what? It's still really good value. All right, sure, whatever. I'm not gonna hate. It's apparently it's a good ride. And let's see over here. We still have really good value? No, we're not. It's fair. It's totally fair. So yeah, one more ride. We should be good with this since we have been making good amounts of money lately. And let's see, we need a total of 700 guests in the park. So we're halfway there basically, which should, I hope this holds up because that's gonna help us out overall. And this coaster will hopefully make us a ton of money. I'm not so sure if it will, but hey, you know, you never can guess with these things. This is really good value. What? Let's go for 15 then, and maybe that'll work for us. Wow, we have a lot more money than I thought we would. So what did I want to place next? I wanted to place the Charoplane next because I really like this ride. Like, it just seems good. However, if we continue waiting, we're not going to do so well. I kind of like, this one seems like one of those rides that you just place like right over here just because it's kind of meh to some people, but it's kind of like, whoa, that's a really good ride to others, you know? So I don't know what I want to do with this one. I kind of just want to like shove it in here and hope that it works well. So let's try that. Let's see. All right, you, sir, we're going to place you right next to the staff building just because we can. And there's going to be trees on top of you, but I hope you're okay with that. Let's do a nice short queue here and a nice little exit right up in there. Now let's actually figure out what's going on with these trees. Actually... No, you know what? Yeah, this one's actually in the way of the queue, though. All right, there we go. So I was going to say, you know what? Let's just leave the trees for later, but nah. All right, so queue. How do we want to do this queue? Because, of course, we want to take it through those trees a little bit just so we can get that beautiful, wonderful queue scenery, but I don't want to do that too much. Like something like this might just do the trick, right? And there we go. All right, so we have completed that one. That's our first one. That is our very first one. Lovely. And in the second episode, nonetheless. So I apologize that I am not doing that great. All right, let's go ahead and move some of these trees into a proper position around this queue here so we can actually get the ratings from it. I know that that might be helping this guy here, but it should hopefully still help this one. All right, so let's see. What do we have to do? We have to scooch this guy over here. And there is another, oh, nope, you have to get scooch a little bit more. There we go. Scooch this one away from there. And now it looks like none of them are actually in the ride, except for this a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. So let's charge $5 for this guy, and let's just call it the Venetian Carousel, and that should be good enough. All right. There we go. So hopefully these things are going to make us all the money in the world. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, there we go. The last vendor that I was waiting for to quit. All right, so hire a new one, and let's see what guests are thinking. There's no gift shops in the park. Oh no. Yeah, I want to make sure that we take care of that. And apparently this ride is still really good value. Let's go for 20 then. Yeah, we're jumping the big gun right there because we want to make sure that we're getting all the money. All right, so let's see. That works pretty well. Yeah, let's go ahead and add a gift shop right quick. That might make people happy. Unless we don't have it already, then that's going to be a problem. Let's see. Gifts. We have a Just Memento. Not really ideal, but okay. Do we have any Just Mementos that actually are researched already? It seems like that is not the case. Alright, whatever. We'll just throw it down here at the entrance because that's basically where people are going to use the Just Memento. So let's see. Let's line it up somehow over here. Put it behind some trees and ta-da! Just a memento. Alright, so we're gonna just... Uh-oh. I left the space again. Alright, there we go. So items for sale. Really expensive highway robbery. I don't think that's ever gonna fly with anybody, so we're gonna charge just $12.50 for these, even though it's still highway robbery, but hey, we have to do something. And I don't feel too good about selling a sci-fi radio in this kind of park, so I'm just gonna get rid of that for now, and I think these two are fine. I think they're totally fine. Alright, so did we hire a brand new staff member? Yes, we do. Okay, or I should say yes, we did. So, there we go. Welcome to the park, and I hope you actually have a nice time here. We are making a fair amount of money, but right now maybe we're not because we play something new. Is that what's happening? Also, I think this one's going to happen pretty soon, so I'm kind of okay with that. I am very okay with that. Also have to acquire a ton of money, so let's see. Is that coaster still really good value? I'm going to say no. Oh, wait. Nope. I take it back. I take it back. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty much expected. Thank you once again, Rod. That was super helpful. All right, so let's try 22 bucks since people are still saying it's really good value, you know? And there we go. We have a ton of money now, so that's pretty cool. All right, so besides that one coaster, we have to build another few coasters as well. And then to get this, now that's going to take a long time because, of course, we're going to need to add quite a lot of... Let's talk about this one because we were going to have to add quite a lot of rides. And this is still really good value at 22 bucks. Wow. I wish I would have built a coaster like this for reals. Like, that would have been legit. That would have been super legit, but apparently that never happened. So, hey, whatever. All right, so we need to get another... we have about a year-ish plus to get another 300 guests into the park. I guess it's less than 300, but still. So I think to do that, we're going to have to place some coasters. And I am definitely looking at... the Beast of Carbonog, just because that one works super, super well. I know that much for sure. And we could go for the 4 dragons, but I'm not sure that the guests here are actually feeling a coaster like that, so might have to not do that one. But this one will work. Let's see, what are the stats for this one? Pretty good. The stats for this one are a little bit more. Actually, before I decide which coaster goes next, let's take a look at the people in the park, because that's going to be a pretty important thing to, know what's going on here. So who the heck is riding this? Because I want to know what they're like. So let's see. Thoughts? No. Guest information. Here we go. So fear preference is pretty okay. Nausea preference also pretty high there. Why are you riding this? There's nothing this nauseating in this park. Let's see. Fear preference. Oh my gosh. They might want something that's a slight bit more nauseating. So yeah, maybe the Beast of Carbonog is actually going to work. Just as long as it actually fits in this park. So we're going to need, what was it? $9,000 here? Okay, maybe I should build something a little bit cheaper, huh? But I think the Beast of Carbonog is going to be okay. It's going to be a-okay, you guys. I also really like Lasso, but Lasso, as you can tell, is kind of meh overall. It's not really that fun, but it is, it's kind of fear-inducing and it's kind of nauseating, so that's the only reason people would like it. Let's see, Beast of Carbonog, are you going to fit in this park? Oh, it actually fits. It actually fits, like, just barely. If we tilt it a little bit, it'll fit, like, just like this. That's going to be interesting to add in here. That's, like, one of those, you're getting very, very close. Alright, so, we might not be able to do this, you guys. We seriously might not. So this is tempting, but maybe skip, alright? Then we could just build another coaster. That's also one of the options that we have here, right? That way we can get more people in here. Chief Beef has been empty for a while. All right, so that means we have to hire one more vendor. Because we did just get, the Just a Memento there, so that should help. And yeah, you know what? Let's build a brand new coaster, and hopefully that'll do it for us in terms of, adding another coaster that's obviously not going to be super long. Because why would we do that? And I'll also hopefully add to the park rating and bring in a lot more people. Because as you can tell right now, yeah, not getting that many more people. So we need to add more stuff. All right, so instead of talking, let's go ahead and do some building. So coasters, we're going to go ahead and grab our wooden coaster because this one is kind of a genius type of thing. Although we could go for a mine train one, but I'm not going to bother. All right, so if we were to get a coaster like this, where would we place it? Probably somewhere in a corner here. And we know, actually, that we can do a little bit more than just that because we have to go up over the hill. So yeah, I like it here for sure, for sure. So let's try to align this with the path a teeny weeny little bit. There we go. All right. And I want to, can I dump it down a little bit? No, not at all. Okay. Fine. I tried. All right. So we, of course, want to make sure that we have the whole, the whole kit and caboodle for this thing, basically. So let's go for, I suppose that one works fine. Although if we did this, we'd be able to head up really, really quickly without spending that much money. You know what? That works for me. That totally works for me. How high do we want to make this thing? Obviously, we're going to go on a hill, so we need to make it a little bit more higher there. All right, so this part is going to be very, very boring, and that's what we have to remember. This is not going to be the most exciting part. Unless we want to just do that there, and we're going to stretch this out to about there. And let's see, we could go down in terms of one of these, but I don't know how successful that's going to be. What the heck did we do with the Beast of Carbonog? That's really what I'm curious about. How can we make this right here a little cheaper? So let's see, we went up, then we went down. It's one of those. It's just a humpy coaster, basically. All right, fair enough, fair enough. So we're just going to make this one a humpy coaster as well. That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad in so many different ways, you guys. I am so sorry. All right, so humpy coaster it is. Oh, jeez. All right, can we stretch this guy out? There we go. Gonna go all the way over to here. And good. All right, so it's not going to look like any coaster, you know, you've ever seen before. Maybe I probably should make it that way, though, because this is looking a little bit weird. Oh, and look at that. We get to go higher. Nice. All right, that feels so much better now. Like, I was super worried that this wouldn't work the way I wanted it to. Wait. Was that? Aha! I knew it. I was like, that is not one of the pieces we needed. All right, so let's do a 39 here. Flatten this guy out. There we go. All right, proper. So, of course, we're going to just head right on down to the apparently, this is as low as we can go. All right, whatever. We'll figure it out as we go. Let's see, any lower than that. Ah, it's because this piece is just the... Aha, I was messing that up. That's why. Gotcha. All right, so we want to go at a 45-degree angle just because I feel like that is probably the safest for us without killing anybody. And let's see, are we close to killing people? Yes, we are. So we want to go ahead and head right... Oh. Can't do it like that, because remember, if you do a dive like that, you're going to kill people, and that's not going to be okay with anybody. All right, and let's go back up, and we're going to have to turn, of course. So this is going to be a pretty simple coaster, but honestly, we don't really have that much money, so it has to be a simple coaster. All right, so we are going to make sure that we turn pretty soon. So let's go up one more, and then start turning it. So we're going to bank it that way, so we can actually do a little bit of a turn at a 22-degree angle. Now, I don't know if this is going to be enough. It looks like it's about time that we dive it down. I also don't know if there's going to be enough speed, but hey, you know what? We can hope for it. All right, let's go for a 45-degree angle over here, and it looks like we're almost just about turn where we need to be, so that's good. All right, and go back up to 45, right? And yeah, we're just doing a complete turn all the way around. Awesome. All right, this works. I just remember I should not make this so high. Maybe I might have to change that. All right, let's test it out just in case. Also, I want to make sure that we have maybe 2 trains. I'm going to have to block section it like somewhere here or something like that. Hold on. Let me do that. Let me do that right now. That turns, though. That's a problem. And if I was to do it at a place where it's straight, like maybe up... Oh, geez. Can I actually do that here? Let's see. Block sectioning not allowed. All right, maybe towards the end we'll do that, just because I don't know if we have any other straight sections here. And I do want more trains than just that one. That looks a little bit too peaky, but hey, it's whatever. All right, so let's quickly test this guy out and see how that'll work for us. And hopefully it'll be just fine. If not, you know, we can always make sure that we speed this up and... Aha! Our initial problem, right up over there. It seems like it's a little bit stuck here, which is fair, because I'm pretty sure I must have screwed something up here. Did I not actually make that the, hold on. I thought I made that the chain lift. Or did I miss? Wait, did I switch over to the chain lift for the rest of the ride? Okay, undoing everything. Undoing absolutely everything, because I accidentally may have chain lifted the rest of the ride, and that's not really what I intended. All right. Okay, so mistakes were made, my friends. All right, so that's a why did I think this was a chain lift? Ugh. What just happened there? I don't even know. All right, so that was the problem. That's why I could only go down 20 degrees. Now I understand everything. Everything suddenly makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead and redo this. Let's see, we're going to go up to a 22, and we're going to go up to a 45 here. Now, I do want to test this again just to make sure that this part is working. Otherwise, we have to clearly do that again. But hopefully, now that I realize my mistakes, everything's going to be okay, right? Everything should be okay. And we're still making money, so I mean... That's good. All right, there we go. That's all I wanted to see. So let's go ahead and continue this on with our whole situation here. All right, so at this point, I think we did this, right? And then we did that. So let's see if we can actually make it sort of like the, oh, that's a little bit too tall. That's a little too tall. Let's do it there, and then do it here, and then maybe there. All right, so I think at this point we were just dumping it downwards at a 45-degree angle because it's going a little bit too high. Yeah, that's exactly right. All right, works for me. Oh, that one went, it went in the ground. I need you to go at this, and then over here we're going to do a 45 up. All right, so hopefully that works, and we're definitely still turning it. So that is good to see. All right, there we go. So this one, I don't want it to be that high because that's going to cause some problems. And this time, I think we should probably go straight. So let's fix you straight there. There we go. And, let's see if we do one more. Yeah, no, that's going to be exactly the same thing. So we want to go ahead and dump you down. And hopefully this is going to be okay. Are you still going that way? No, 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 my friend. You're going straight out, buddy. Straight, straight. There we go. So let's dump you down at a 45, and hopefully that'll be fine, especially since it's going downhill now. So I think if I edged it out a little bit more, it would be fine for completely going downhill. But right now, clearly, that's not going to work. All right, so let's do something like 25 here, 45 all the way up over here, so we can actually do the downhill. And I don't want it to be as tall as that one, you know. We're going with a situation here that we can actually continue changing. All right, so I don't know how I want this to end, but it's going to end at some point, trust me. We don't want to have to keep spending money and going around. So to do this part here, we're going to, you know, make every bump lower. Although I'm pretty sure this one's higher than that one, so that's going to be an interesting thing to see. All right, so bump lower. Let's go ahead and do one. We're going to do two, and then just flatten it out. It looks like this one's actually taller because of where it is, huh? It is because of where it is, though. Oh, whatever. It's fine the way it is. All right, so now we can actually go down the hill, and we have to be very, very cautious. We are going to have to turn this guy, though, because we don't want it actually, you know, sliding up over here. Or we could. We could honestly have it going right over the entrance, which would be pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and slide this up like this here. And then we have to slow it down. So, of course, we have to do one more, even though, like I said, I don't really want it to go throughout the whole park, but it's going to have to just for this part here. All right, and let's see how to complete this. What was that? No. All right, so we're going to have to do short bumps just throughout the whole way here so that it can actually cool down, although I don't think that's going to help it out too much. Now, will it? Nah. All right, so we're going to do a nice jump like that. Bump it down. And let's see, one more. Like that, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Will that do the trick for us? It will. All right, so we're going to... Yeah, we are going to have to go around here, huh? Well, on the bright side, it's definitely going to be cheaper than the Beast of Carbonog, right? Yeah, totally. If I don't go too much further with it. So let's see if we can actually start turning it around now. Because, don't really want to go this far. So let's see. Let's go at a 4... Were we going at 45 or 22.5 before? I think we were going at 22.5, right? I don't know. We'll try that. All right. So let's see. We are definitely turning. Are we banking? We are banking. Good. All right. So we want to keep it with the small humps here. So we're going to go and do this. And continue with the small humps. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. So the only problem is we might meet that ride. And by might, I mean we are going to. So... that's going to be interesting to see. Uh-oh, that went a little bit too far for my liking. Let's go for that there. And we're going to go back up to 45. And what does autocomplete look like? You know what? I kind of like it. I kind of really like it. I like the end. Sure. Let's smooth it and let's make sure that the banking's okay. And there we go. So we built a mini Beast of Carbonog, basically. Just as long as it actually works, though. So let's go ahead and... Oh, I forgot the... block section. Yes, I realized that. Can I block section anything back here? Is it because, let's see, can place on straight and unbanked track. Is this banked? It is slightly. All right, so that's not cool. That is not cool at all. Let me just go ahead and remove this and remove, let's see, this piece here. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and do some straight unbanked track here. Let's see, that's just standard track. We want to make sure that we can go straight here, then autocomplete that one. Can we now make this one? Nope, because I think it has to be longer, doesn't it? All right, that's totally fine. Let's do that and autocomplete. Oh, man, that looks super wonky. Can I actually bring this one up a little bit, though? Like, will that work? Oh, hold on. If I undo the smoothing... Ooh, just before I did the smoothing, it allowed me to do it. There we go, a block section there. All right, so maybe this will work just because it's like right there and I'll just toss it in there, right? Hopefully. Hopefully. So let's see, we want to block section this and number of trains is 2. There we go. All right, so hopefully that works for us because that's basically all I wanted in terms of trains. And I know that this episode has been running on forever, so the last thing I want for you guys to do before we actually test this thing is to suggest a name. Because, well, if this one actually works for us, then we are going to have a pretty cool name for what it is. I know I called it the mini Beast of Carbonog, but it's not exactly that now, is it? Okay, that failed. That failed massively, but maybe we can change it up a little bit here and see if that'll do anything for it. If not, we'll just, lower that, and it shouldn't be that much of an issue. All right, there we go. We tossed it out there, and nope, it's still an issue. Let me fix it. So far I've had to make these over here totally different than what they were before because they were a little bit too high. Let's see if this one's too high. No, it's not. Good. All right, so what is this coaster like? It is a success, thank goodness, even though we had to change these up. Maybe I should even change these up, but I don't know. So there we go. We have our brand new coaster, and it's pretty good. So what should we give this coaster, what kind of name? And hopefully it will actually be one of those money makers, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, this one's maybe going to cost us a little bit to run. So hopefully it's good. If it's not, well, I tried. But hopefully it'll also bring in more people to the park, and we could have maybe a direct connection from here to here so that we can get to the coaster a little bit faster. But I guess we'll have to wait to see if that is a success and if that works for us in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Planet Coaster vs. Nox. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.